But Joey, your buddy on the outside.
Not my buddy.
Doug DeVito and his main man, Timothy Theory, taking on Joe Scott. And 2018 was a very good year for both of these gentlemen.
Yes,
this is a big
was.
matchup. That's why it's our main event this week, Joey. Again, whoever wins this starts the year off right and maybe is on the way to a title match.
You know, as 2018 was a good year for both Theory and Joe Scott, it wasn't a very good year for Doug DeVito.
No,
if you think back about it.
I would have to say it's been some time since his stable has had any gold, but we will say this. Timothy Theory and Andrew Anderson did win the Commissioner's Cup Tag Team Tournament.
That's true.
And that was a big win, Joey.
That was a big win.
That was towards the end of 2018, so going into 2019, some momentum.
Maybe some momentum for DeVito.
But this is a swing match for both of these guys. Whoever wins this, move forward.
And DeVito's used to those swing matches, isn't he?
He already has a swing set in his backyard.
Not too high off the ground, though,
No.
because he gets dizzy.
And our fans
Look at him.
are really telling Theory what they think of him. And Joe Scott, always the underdog, but he's a hard worker. Has had some great upset wins last year, Joey.
They lock up. And let's see if Theory goes for any shortcuts right off the
Matt
bat.
is going to try to wrestle him into a hammer lock and side headlock. I mean, it is wrestling. That's what the marquee says, pro wrestling.
And that's what ECPW is all about, wrestling.
Joe Scott, very scientific wrestler. We talked about it. You said earlier you'd like to see a good scientific match. Well, maybe we're going to see that tonight.
Maybe.
Maybe this is a new year. It's a new leaf for...
Well, I'll tell you, Theory can hold his own in wrestling.
And this is very good back and forth wrestling to start this match off. Very pleasantly surprised with this, Joe.
And you know what? I'd like to see Theory in a wrestling match instead of going for the shortcuts because he could wrestle. Well, he's shown it in the past and he's showing it right now.
Nice maneuver there by Theory. Well, maybe DeVito has has given him the instructions to let's see some wrestling now. Maybe DeVito's turned over a new leaf.
Plus, the nice thing about Adrenaline TV, Gino, it's not a 30-minute infomercial. It's 30 minutes of wrestling.
You're going to see action.
All kinds of action.
And Theory backing up Joe Scott into the corner. A nice reversal back and forth. They're jockeying for position on the ropes.
Let's see if we get a clean break here.
I'm sure that Joe Scott always goes by the rules.
Yes, he does.
Nice reversal out of that corner. Going for up and over. Nice maneuver. Into an arm drag. I'd have to say we've been seeing some great wrestling. There's the hip toss, Joey. Back and forth.
Nice drop kick by Joe
And
Scott.
Theory to the outside. So
Theory talking to Doug DeVito right now, trying to get some instructions. Maybe DeVito's going to change the strategy.
well, it's been back and forth wrestling. We haven't seen any shortcuts taken by Timothy Theory, and you got to give the edge to Joe Scott. Maybe, DeVito now, like you said, he's going to change the game plan.
Yeah, well, he's talking to Theory as they walking around the ring.
Trying to kill some time. Shot to the midsection.
Yeah, well, I guess Theory...
Going to come in, rolled in, hit that rope. What's he got coming up? Duck, drop down. Went for a spine buster there. Got him. And a big clothesline. So the strategy was, let's get a little rough on there. And let's not maybe try to go hold to hold with Joe Scott.
Well, you can see on the other side of the ring, the man with the hat is the Candy Man, and is he there to neutralize DeVito?
I don't know. I thought he was just there to hand out candy, Joey.
Well, he has some good candy tonight.
Yeah, I've seen Lumpy Suspenders had a bag.
Some of our fans think it's trick-or-treat when the Candy Man comes in.
There's DeVito now trying to choke him with the hockey stick, so I guess, that good scientific match is out.
Well, you know what? Maybe they lull Joe Scott into a sense of security. There it is. There it is right there. Look at DeVito. Loves to get his hands on him, doesn't he?
He's got a grip around him. Trying to squeeze it hard. He's trying to choke the life out of Joe Scott so his man would have the upper hand. And new year, same old DeVito.
No, DeVito will never change. He was born that way.
Yeah.
Referee talking to Timothy Theory.
Fans, make sure you stay tuned at the end of the program. Find out about the year-end awards. 2018 year-end awards will be coming up on the 12th, Joey, January 12th. All information at the end of this program. You want to make it to there. What a great time. Also, upcoming big event back here at Richfield Park, New Jersey for TV on the 11th. Again, check at the end of the program for all upcoming events. And Joey, I know you always talk about you're up at the training center. You see these new athletes coming in. Fans can find out about it that way as well.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think there's going to be a lot of surprises for 2019 with some of the athletes, new athletes that have come out of the ECPW Training Center.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys up there working hard. You stop in on a regular basis.
Yeah, well, one of them I'm looking forward to see is Craig Pittman, and he'll be with us in, a few weeks?
Yeah, Ray Pittman's going to be debuting in a couple weeks here. He's from our training center. Yep, we're going to see him in about 3 weeks.
I'm anxious to see his debut here on Adrenaline TV.
A lot of good young talent. And right now, Joe Scott's got to try to make his comeback, get back to what he was doing earlier, and that's, wrestling. You don't want to go punch for punch with, you don't want to brawl with Timothy Theory.
No, because you're going to wind up losing.
Losing end. But he's got to stick to what he does best, wrestling.
Nice swinging net breaker by Joe Scott.
Yeah, maybe he can try to get a quick win and get out of there and start the year off right.
Going to, well, now see, that's the mistake Joe Scott. He caught him, though. I thought he was taking too much time. He caught Theory.
He got him. Not quite all of it, though.
Sometimes the wrestlers, they look for the fans' approval. You just got to go with it.
Right, and we want to say hello to one of our great fans in Toms River, New Jersey, Howard Barron. Big fan of ECPW Adrenaline TV, watches it all the time. Looking forward to the big event we have coming up in Brick, New Jersey, coming up, and that's in February. But Howard watches it each week, and one of his favorites, Frankie Flo, we just saw earlier.
Will Frankie Flo be in Brick?
He will be in Brick, yes he will. Along with a lot of other stars like Tito Santana, Robbie E. Fans, check the website at the end of the program for upcoming events on that as well. And let us know what you think. We like to hear from the fans. I know, Joe, you always enjoy talking to the fans on a regular basis at the events. And look what he's going through here. He's trying to maybe suplex him, but he's holding on to those ropes. Well, he's trying to get him up. And, DeVito just scooped his leg with that hockey stick. Oh, come on, Joey. What a cheap way to get a victory.
That was a cheap win, with the help of Doug DeVito, who's all happy and smiles right now.
Well, he does have a win to start off the year, but Joe Scott, he did give a heck of an effort there.
It was a very good match, a strong showing by young Joe Scott.
It's Joey G and Gino Caruso saying so long from the Garden State.